It costs you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Honeykomb Brazy. I must say, Brazy got a brazy story. He one of the only artists in hip hop that got the story like he got. And it amazed me the way the world just push on. You know what I'm saying? Like things is happening in the world, fam, when it come to deaths or even when it come to COVID-19. Like a lot of people died that I knew. And I still think about, we was talking about COVID earlier, I still think about, but a lot of people just tend to move on, family. Now, prayers up for Honeykomb Brazy. Reasons why, fam, is a slew of reasons. Now, the information that just came about today through Honeykomb Brazy, if you a hip-hop head, I know you seen the killing of Honeykomb Brazy grandparents. The house, they was burnt up in the crib, fam. Like this is a real, because I think one of them had an oxygen machine, so the shots blew that up. Now, can you imagine all the gangsterism? See, before we get into details on this situation, family, all this gangsterism that one might be thinking is gangster, is stupid. We come up under stupid rules. When you try to do the right thing and get out the game, or you try to get married, like Pac was saying, that's why I salute Pac in that song. He go ahead and maintain, because I ain't mad at you. You got to be a real thinker to even think on that level for your partner. A lot of people will get mad because you getting in our neighborhood, get mad because you get married or you chilling or working and doing the right thing. Now, with that being said, family, it's even harder for a rapper like Honeykomb Brazy with the job that he got and with the street influence. Prayers up for Honeykomb Brazy because it's finna get deep. Now, Honeykomb Brazy just exposed that his relative was the one who killed his grandparents. He was into it with his relative on the live. They got some situation going on. But the relative he was talking to on the live is his daddy. He like, nigga, how I'm gonna deal with you? And your daddy had my grandparents killed. Now, for as what we knew as bloggers and you know, just the streets talking, was the dudes that got locked up, remember? In which he was into it with these dudes. They had money on his head. I don't know if Brazy talking about location leaking or whatever the case might be, or what the dynamics to this, but he's saying that his relative had his grandparents killed. Now, prayers up for Honeykomb Brazy. Not only that, because he got pressure on his back as being a blood and being a rapper. See, when you a real street nigga, fam, and you in the rap game, you bring the stuff that you was doing to the streets, it follows. Especially if you don't have them hit records like Drake. Meaning you got to get the $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 bags. So you got to intertwine with the streets. You got to intertwine with gangsters. I was saying when Brazy came home, what type of level would Honeykomb Brazy be on? He on a good level right now. He's just making it about the music, but at the same time, he on a bad level. One might be asking, how can he be on a good and a bad level? Because you can be a good person and be in prison. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're a good person, but you in a prison, whether it's the hip hop prison, the street prison. So you got to adjust to that in order to survive. He got to adjust to that in order to survive the rap game. Birdman, they just linked. Honeykomb Brazy trying to get a deal. The money ain't like that, fam. He been incarcerated like the last 6 years, really. He didn't stay out long. So it's pressure on him. Even when they come to his grandmother and grandpops, he try to act like the situation ain't hurt him, but it's beating him down. Any human that had love for their grandmama and grandpop and they end up dying really on your watch concerning gangsterism too. So you got to take accountability, brazy, that all this had something to do with you also. I don't care if the cousin was the setup or however the case might be. When it was time for me to get out the game, fam, I got out the game. If it started to get warm in the room and you got a sweater on, you might need to take it off, fam. Meaning you can feel it when something is wrong. Honeykomb brazy, prayers up for him because he's a gangster like that. I don't really think that y'all understand, fam. Being a rapper, signing a deal and having this fame, and you got to keep up with it. This is why Fetty Wap and all the rest of them in jail right now. Because they had to keep up with the image. People don't accept you for being broke after being a rapper. It's one of the most humiliating things. So niggas rather die. They rather die before they sell out on that level. This is why Honeykomb brazy moving around. He apologized to Jay Prince and them because he got behind them walls this time and seen like this is my opportunity. I can't miss my opportunity. I got to get another shot. But when you gangster like that, if you go on brazy lives, he's saying he chilling, but he ain't. Y'all feel me? Like people be saying they chilling, but they ain't. You can have a nigga just caught a body. You say, "What's up, homie? What you got going?" He be like, "I'm chilling." Not going. That just. So when it come to and I can identify with brazy like this on a blood level. I used to be a banger, fam. So I know how you can get sucked in being a blood to where you get brazy on that level. Like I was one of them ones in them streets, fam. Like straight up. I'm not glorifying that, but I know that it was a point to where that's all I knew. Like brazy. That's all he know. The streets of Mobile. Blood level in the rap game. He didn't go get a trade. He didn't go be no doctor, no lawyer, no that. It was just a transition from the streets to the rap game. And the rap game is the streets. We seeing a lot of artists touch down. Pooh Shiesty, all of them. Seeing what NBA Youngboy doing. He's still on this level too. Even though he getting millions and millions, finna get a 300-400 million deal. Fam. But can't let the gangsterism go. It's still slime. Because it's a protocol, it's an umbrella that individuals up under. Even if you a good person, you in the wrong game. This is the rap game. Even Drake had to adjust. Even Kendrick Lamar had to adjust. I'm not just saying this, fam. These are facts. When you got your grandparents been killed, think about this, man. I put myself in them shoes. Like, man, if I would have had that happen to my grandma Cherry or something on my watch, I would be destroyed. A lot of us be destroyed. Honeykomb brazy is destroyed, but he can't show it. Reason he can't show it because the game that he in, the people that he around, the influence, it weighs heavy on our daily life, our daily runs, fam. Brazy at a point to where if Birdman gave him a deal, he'll die for it. I don't know if that's going to come about, but I believe it is. They're going to work something out. Because Birdman got a heart for Brazy on the blood level. I don't want to see nothing else go on in the rap game just like the streets when it comes to bodies. Black on black. Because I've seen, fam, like Martin Luther King, individuals that I was in the cell with. This one guy they gave life without. It's on my mom. He wouldn't eat. Just lay on the floor, curled up. Can't believe that they gave him life without, fam. Dropping all type of weight. Was a gangster out here in the streets. A killer, so to speak. You just drowning in what your belief system is and what you know and what's around you until something else shake you up. A lot of us got to learn to put ourselves in jail before they do. Meaning you might have to sit at the crib 6 months. Getting your mental together before you do something crazy. Everybody needs time to themselves. This is why the suicide rate is high amongst millionaires, fam. Because they don't have time to themselves. Rappers having mental health breakdowns like Kodak, they don't have time for themselves, fam. Because everywhere they go, somebody got to be around. Can you imagine that? Just like being incarcerated? Everywhere you go, somebody got to be around to watch you. It's a guard around, whether it's your bodyguard or whatever the case might be. Life is good, family. Life is real, family, not the streets. The streets is only part of the life. The life is a big globe. We thinking at a small level. The hip-hop game, right now, I don't want to say that it's dead. We seen the drill music come about. Brazy was in that era. But a lot of them that was in that era dead, like King Von. Just think about it. Even with me, when I was talking a certain language in certain people, places, and things, certain things came my way. Death almost hit me a lot of times, homie. Was really thugging. I know what it is. Can you imagine? For you all that don't know, the adrenaline rush of busting that pistol and just being a gangster. It's just like hitting the lottery for a lot of money. Niggas don't want to let that go. That's why you got niggas 50 years old, pants still sagging and still talking gangster and still, we see them on social media all the time. Life is about the transition. Will Brazy transition? It be blessings on the other side of the door. But they don't know that because they can't see that. You don't know that in your daily life, but because you can't see that. Look at Chameleon now, I want to say. Chameleon now got more money than all rappers. Went to start to do other things other than rapping. Family. Jay-Z got his money from other areas. He got them billions from other avenues other than rapping. So you Negroes can rap your ass off, fam. But I'm telling you, you can only rap so far. You can only gangster so far. You can only take bullshit so far. Brazy getting old in the game. Niggas you see what Finesse 2 times doing. Finesse 2 times stay relevant from social media. So he getting booked with the 8, 9, 10,000, sometimes more. But look at all the stuff that he getting into. We even seen when he went on the car, standing on the car, letting them know what it was. But he could have got shot, could have got killed. One false move and you will lose. Out here in these streets, especially being a rapper. Prayers up for Brazy on this journey that he finna go on. Because he gonna need social media. And social media need the so-called entertainment. And the entertainment that they need is real on the other person end. Because they the one dying and going to jail. It's a catch-22. It's just like when they put the work out here and they put the guns out in the streets. But we get caught with them and get locked up. We didn't bring them here. It's a catch-22. Brazy been speaking on the bodyguards that he was caught with. And they was Birdman associates that's around Birdman now. And Brazy exposing them that he did time for them. Them one his guns, Brazy was saying. But I think it was the Most High slowing Brazy down because Brazy came hitting the ground and running, you know, with the dead people like he was on Finesse 2 time top. He was really rocking out on a Brazy blood level, but that's all pain that he hiding from his grandmother and grandpa death, fam. You can only hide the pain for so long. Sometimes it's best to let it out. And I know he might have did it himself. But when you can release tears and you don't care who's seeing, you really getting a spiritual relief. It's really real. A lot of people would say, well, they go on social media and, you know, shed tears. He just doing it, she just doing it for clout. Nah, a lot of times it just be the space that they in, where they at. It be kind of fake if you feeling the emotion, then you wait an hour later to start crying, whether you're on social media or not. So real is real, authentic is authentic. Yeah, these situations, fam, I'm going to keep y'all updated on, though. I'm out.